Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Supergirl movie because we got our first look at the Supergirl set. There's a bunch of leaked photos that we need to break down, so if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos later this year. So we got our first official look. So finally over the last week we got our first look at the Supergirl set. Now we don't have a specific look at Supergirl in her costume, sorry to say guys, that's going to come later. And we do have another piece of information that could tease about when we might be seeing the first look at Supergirl, and it could be sooner than you expect. So I'm going to be breaking down this article from Watford Observer. Watford is a place just outside of London if you guys didn't know, and they are fairly close to where Supergirl is filming currently at Warner Brothers' studio called LIVESTREAMS. So the film is obviously coming out in summer 2026, and right now they're in the process of filming Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, and we haven't seen anything from the film, and that's because it's pretty much all exclusively on set in studio. Because if you guys haven't read the comic, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is basically not set on Earth for most of it. Pretty much all of it is out in space, so there is literally no point in filming in the middle of the street and everything like that. So that's why you've not got like any behind the scenes paparazzi photos of Millie Alcott as Supergirl, because there's literally no chance to do this, and this is the first time that we've seen anything. Again, this is leaked, so if you don't want to watch this, don't watch it. But I'm going to leave a link in the description below to the Watford Observer article, because they have posted some of the photos that someone was able to get on the set of Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. So I'm not going to include the photos on the screen because they are paparazzi photos, but basically there is this massive blue screen and they are filming with normal looking cranes and cameras and everything like that. Everything looks like a normal film set, right? But obviously the blue screen is there so that they can CGI in a background that is obviously otherworldly and gives it the impression that they're actually on another planet. We know there is a bunch of planets that they'll visit. Again, don't know how much of the comic they're actually going to adapt, but some of them have red suns, so you could be seeing like a sunset with the red sun in the background. And actually what we see from the leaked set photos is more about like the actual film sets, because there is various shots from above where you can see what looks like some sort of spaceship, and again it could be something completely different, but they've cornered it off. They got like a bunch of shipping containers and you can see it looks quite futuristic, it looks quite different. I can't really exactly tell what it is, apart from the fact that it kind of feels like a spaceship, and that's what everyone has been saying online. And apparently on the set there was controlled sound effects, atmospheric smoke, flame effects, bangs, rain machines, and general production noises, and that was during a shoot sometime like last week-ish. And in the film, Supergirl does go on a spaceship, and obviously she needs to go from planet to planet, because the whole idea behind Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is she's hunting Krem, who commits a terrible crime and also kills Supergirl's alien friend's father. So I'm wondering, is this their spaceship? Because I know early in the comic there is a spaceship, but they kind of go on space buses and things later in the comic. And apparently also the scenes that were filmed were quite dramatic. Obviously that makes sense considering it's a superhero movie, and a lot of action does go down near the spacecraft in the comic. However, I could be totally bullshitting you guys right now, because this is literally an aerial shot that I'm analyzing, and it could be something completely different. I have no idea. Like, it looks very flat. There is a few things that have been built up. I don't know if there is more to this, like are they building more? Was this like an incomplete set or something like that? So let me know, what do you think about all this down in the comments below. Also, the same person that leaked all of this took a photo, and there is a bunch of storyboards for each of the shots that they're doing, and you can't really see it very well on the photo that we're analyzing. Again, links to all of this will be in the description below, so you can go ahead and see them for yourselves. But yeah, it's not very clear. It's a very low quality phone camera, it's from far away, but you get the idea, right? They're filming, they've got everything planned out. It's going to be meticulous in trying to bring this otherworldly vision to life, because it is otherworldly. It's completely space-bound and space set throughout the entire film, so they really have to try and be creative and actually bring these planets to life and these civilizations. And if I'm being honest, I'm not too worried about it just because James Gunn is kind of overseeing all the projects, right? And he's done Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm sure they've got amazing people working on this film. So yeah, I think it's going to be really good, and I'm obviously a Supergirl fan, so I'm really excited for whatever we're going to get. But we need to talk about this next thing. So according to the same source, apparently a picture or a photo of Supergirl in her suit has been taken. Now, I don't know if that means an official photo or by someone who saw them on set and was able to get a good angle, but I'm gonna presume with these leaks going out, because I don't think they were expecting any leaks to come out, because this is actually at LIVESTREAMS, so someone has got a camera and somehow posted it online, and now they really run the risk of there being people ready to take photos of Supergirl when she actually steps onto that spaceship set or whatever set that actually is. So this actually follows suit with what they did with Superman, with them preempting the release of set photos of him as Superman. So they released a photo online, and so it seems, if this is true, they have taken a photo of the Supergirl suit with Millie O'Rourke in it so that they can reveal it before anyone else reveals it. That is the question. Are they going to do that soon? Well, I think we probably are going to see that soon considering these leaks. But yeah, that's kind of the main update to do with Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Now we're going to move on to another article, but this is still to do with Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, and it's actually to do with Lobo and Jason Momoa. So we're breaking down a Collider article which is titled, "Is Gonna Be Good, Don't Worry, Jason Momoa teases his Lobo debut in Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow." So the whole DC world, all the fans were super excited to hear that Jason Momoa is returning to DC, but he's going to be playing Lobo. Now obviously Lobo is a character that he's been heavily linked to for a long time, even whilst he was playing Aquaman. I remember I met him in an event for the last Aquaman film in London, and he was actually talking about it then, because obviously lots of fans want to hear, are you going to play Lobo at some point? Obviously the DCU was announced by then, so it kind of made sense that there was all these teasers going on, but he was officially announced as Lobo, and since then obviously fans have been anticipating getting a first look at him. We don't know how much he's actually going to be in this film. Like, he could just be a cameo or he could just be playing a small role. I will say Lobo isn't in the comics, so it wouldn't make sense to have him in so much of the film, but I feel like it's mainly going to be used as a way to introduce him to DC and then have him be a bigger character, maybe in his own film or different projects in the future. So let's go through this interview and read a few quotes from Jason Momoa himself. He says, "I wish I could show you the picture on my phone right now." So that means he has filmed it, or at least he has been in the suit and classic Lobo makeup. So clearly it's one or another now. So that's actually a really good teaser, because that means potentially he is already filmed, but that also means we haven't seen a leak of him or anything like that, because he's probably done it already. And Jason went on to continue to tease the interviewer, saying, "Fuck, I wish I could show you." But that's all he was really able to tease, because obviously he can't show the photo to the interviewer, as 100% James Gunn is going to be in full control of that. So there's not like too much more to what he was actually saying, but obviously he's saying it's going to be good, reinforcing that he is super excited about playing Lobo. He loves the photo on his phone. They've probably shot a bunch of scenes with him already, and he's just excited to debut as this iconic DC character, which obviously he's going to have a big role to play in the future if this is successful at all. Now, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. Also, tell me what type of videos do you want me to post over the next couple of weeks. Going into April, we're going to be very active on YouTube, because really, I've been barely uploading in the last month or so, so I really do apologize. I was away, I came back, just really haven't got into the swing of things. But if you guys have any specific TV shows or films you want me to cover, whether it's like pop culture related or comic book TV show or film related, let me know down in the comments below, because obviously I'm covering the DCU right now, but if you want more coverage that is more expansive, let me know down in the comments. So that does it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. It would really be appreciated. Also, if you're new, to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. But for now, you can click on the top right corner of the screen to watch my latest video, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.